Saturday and I've just been shopping. We've got a new Iceland beside where we live, so I thought I'll pop over and see what all the fuss is about. So I've picked up a few things for the week, and that I think I spent about £63. I've put a few things in the freezer, just like ice cream for Steve, and I got him a couple of Toblerones, but that's, you know, he likes to have a little bit of that at the night time, so I'm just going to switch around and I'll show you what I've bought. Got some mushrooms, because I like to have mushrooms with nearly everything that we have. Floralite. Got some of these chicken tikka breast strips for salad through the week, and with some prawns as well, because I like to have those with me salad. And then we've got some of the salmon fillets. There's 4 in that pack. 2 of the tuna pastas. Some frozen sweet corn. I haven't had frozen sweet corn before, but I'm going to give that a try, if it would focus for a second. And then I bought this pork joint, because I've seen a few people do like a pulled pork with a sauce on, so I'm going to check out the recipe for that and maybe do that through the week. And then they've got a huge section, like a whole freezer like length of Slim and World meals. So I got the chicken sag for me, and Steve and Georgia like the chicken tikka masala. Got some chicken breasts, bacon, raspberries, some passata, and then this massive bottle here, I think it was only £2 for the whole bottle of summer fruits. Tuna, some grated cheese for if I do like a tagliatelle this week, some tomatoes for breakfast tomorrow, ham for bait. Got some of these green beans for to go with my tea tonight. I'll show you what I'm making in a second. Onions, and the Philadelphia Light, that's lovely if you put it in a jacket potato instead of putting butter in, mash it up, and it's really, really tasty. I like doing that. Some frozen mixed vegetables, and then I had this week, smoky tomato bean and chorizo style sausage soup. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So I've got myself another one. Bananas, curly whirlies for my sins, tomatoes, and then I got these pasta sauces. The one I've got the mac and cheese for Steve for today for dinner, and I might try this cheese licking ham. And then this is what I've made for our tea tonight. It's a beef casserole. I just put 2 bags of vegetables in. There's like potatoes, carrots, leeks, red onion, 2 bags of that in, put some diced beef in, a beef stock, and I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I put in a tin of like a thing of passata as well, because we quite like tomatoey flavoured things, you know. So I'm going to do that, and it's got some like new potatoes in as well, which so I don't have to do mash or anything. So yeah, I've had a canny little morning. It's been good. I've enjoyed it, but it's started to rain now, so I'm home for the day, and I'm gonna go and get changed into me PJs and enjoy the rest of the day. Take care. Good morning. It's weighing day. It's Monday, and I'm on my way to work. I've just been in the shower, and I've twisted the wrong way, and I've hurt me back, so I'm walking like I've pooped me pants, which isn't a great look, but I'm gonna try my best for to get through the day. Don't know if I'll be able to sit down very much, but I've got some painkillers with this, so should be alright. So I've had a good week. Not much has been happening. We haven't done much over the weekend. Steve hasn't been too good had a weekend in the house, which has been quite nice. I haven't minded. I've caught up on my washing and things like that. But diet wise, it's went really well. I've enjoyed my food this week, and I'll insert all of the photographs at the end. And I've been and done my shopping for the week and got some slightly different things in, just to mix it up a little bit. You know, I think you get used to eating the same things, and they say it's always good for to sort of mix it up a little. So this week, non-scale victory, I went to the shops on Friday and I bought myself some new clothes. I've done a little bit of overtime the other week, so I thought I'm gonna treat myself, and I only went to Asda, but I like the clothes there, and I got myself some jeggings. Hey, they're the most comfortable things ever, really good. And I got myself some new tops as well. I got a lovely, bit like a jumper with a little chokery bit, and like a V-neck. It's really nice and soft. Got that, and then like a t-shirt. But what I'll do when I get home, I'll try and take some photographs of what I've bought. So yeah, I'm loving being able to get into smaller clothes, and so feeling a lot better about myself, you know, which is a great feeling. I mean, I've still got a long way to go, but I can see the results now, so I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits. So I got weighed this morning, and I had 2 pound to lose for me 1.5 stone, and I'd done it. Woohoo! I got on and I was like, please let us have lost the 2 pounds so I can say it's 1.5 stone, and I've done it. So I need to, when I get home tonight, I need to put my stickers on my chart to show that I've lost that. So I'm it's just great. I'm over the moon. Can't stop smiling. Although when I laugh and when I'm coughing and that, it's the pain in my back. But I'm not going to let that stop us smiling today. And again, everybody, you know, thank you for all of your support that I've had of you this week, and throughout the whole time I've started me diet. You know, I love getting the texts and the messages saying, have you tried this? And just it's lovely to have everybody sort of behind us, and all your messages of last week's vlog. I really do appreciate it, so thank you very much. And onwards and downwards. So I'll probably see you next week and let you know how I've done. I've got a night out coming up this week. My uncle's over from Greece. I don't know if some of you won't know, but my auntie died just before Christmas. She's got a Greek husband, and he's come over to stay with me for 2 weeks, which is lovely. But he wants to take everybody out, like all the family, for a meal, and I think that's happening on Thursday. But if I be good all week, you know, and watch me sins and everything, then I should be fine. So yeah, I'll see you all next week, and I hope everyone has a really good week, whether you're on a slimming journey or not. Have a good one. Bye.